Pure and simply, we take veterans sailing. My name is Paul Miller. I've been sailing for approximately 12 years, 10 years of that full-time. That role is predominantly works around the RYA, or the Royal Yachting Association courses that we conduct here. What does Turner Staba do as a charity? We take people sailing, and hopefully that environment, which is completely different to an everyday environment, helps people with putting their head in a different place, which they might require. It can offer some relaxation. It can offer a challenge. And depending, if you've got some sailing experience, we could also give people, quite a bit of a challenge. Various weathers, various people on the boat. But we're also, because we're a school, if people want to learn a skill, they want to learn how to sail properly, we can do that and give people an actual formal qualification. What I do here on a day-to-day basis varies from week to week. Some weeks I'm in the office coordinating courses and people with Helen, or booking courses or booking events, also getting involved with the boat maintenance. And other weeks I'm on the water taking people sailing. Sometimes that's simply sailing and watching the world go by, and other times it's instructing. We give people a purpose. Not everybody might need that purpose, but I see people smile. And that's, for us, being on the water has got to be fun. And if we can make people smile and relax and give them a break from other elements of their journey, then yeah, we've succeeded. What keeps me doing this is the people. That's not just the people who work here at Turner Staba, but it's the people that we meet through the sailing, the veterans. So everybody's on their different part of their journey, and as a veteran myself, I know it can be hard, and we take people sailing purely because it's an amazing environment. It puts your headspace somewhere completely different, and for me as an individual who works here, I can see that. I can see the difference in people, and if we can help people along their journey with their mental health, then it's a huge satisfaction, and it's a good thing to do. There can be challenges. You'll learn a lot about other people, but you also learn a lot about yourself. And for me, everything's different. Making a cup of tea is different. Going to use the toilet is different. And that's before you've even learned how to move this boat. Even though our skippers are very experienced individuals, it still needs a crew to move that boat from A to B. And you can do anything on that boat to help with that. That could just be making a cup of tea, which is important. We all agree on that. Or it could be helming, or it could be doing the navigation. So for me, that requires a certain level of concentration, a sense of fulfillment once the task is done. But there's also a journey, and that's what I enjoy about sailing, is going from A to B, seeing the coastline or seeing those sunsets or those sunrises. And it's just a different perspective, not just in life, but also from the sea to the land, as opposed from the land to the sea. It's an actual different perspective. So our ethos here, when we're instructing, it's not a military environment. No one writes a report on you. No one's judging you. You're allowed to make mistakes. We're only human. And it's not a one-shot hit. And what I mean by that is, if you're on a formal course, if you want to, halfway through that course, if you change your mind or you want to do something else, you can. The pressure to perform is not there like it is in the military. That's our training, is come here and feel relaxed. If somebody makes a mistake, there's no problem at all. We go sailing, you've got to have fun. That's what it's about. Safe fun on the water. I think some of the most rewarding situations that I've come across as a skipper, and as part of a team here, so I'm not the only skipper that got involved, but we've had individuals who have come here, part of their journey, very, very withdrawn. I wouldn't say boo to a goose, and about a year later, they're skippers. They have that inner confidence, and that's purely through sailing. It's quite something to see and to be a part of. And it's not all about skippering. People don't have to skipper, just want to watch the world go by. They can, but it's still quite something to see. Turner Staba also offers up family sales. Veterans and their families. So they're shorter trips, but they're just an opportunity for the family to have a holiday away. If they want to get involved in sailing, they can, or if they just want to go to an anchorage and go for a swim, they can. There's no pressure. It's just an opportunity to families to spend some time together in a different environment. Had a family on board. They're on board for 3 days and 2 nights, and at the end of it, the young daughter came up to me, gave me a big hug, and thanked me. She hadn't seen her father smile like that in a long time. Brings a lump to my throat every time. I think some of the challenges dealing with sort of veterans is getting them here. That's their first step, and that's generally the biggest step. People who sail with us, they've got to want to come to us and sail, and we've got to offer up a safe, friendly environment, which I believe we do. But that first step is still down to the individual. If somebody's thinking that what we do here appeals to them and will be good for them, check out our social media first. Have a look at that. You'll see what we do. You'll see the environment. You'll see some of the other people who sail with us and a lot of smiley faces. Make that call. Drop that email. Cold call us if you want to. Or if you're local, there's no problem at all in just opening the door and we'll put the kettle on.